Hi everyone, welcome back to the Fluid Crafter. I am Dora, and I have been messing around with a new adventure, and so I wanted to share a couple of things with you guys. So today is, of course, a new September entry into our journals, which I want to do. Today is flight. So I have an idea for it, but before we get to that, I have been working on something new, and so I wanted to kind of show you guys what I've been doing. It's wrapped up in this. So the ultimate goal here is I need to make a cover, so I'm going to take this manila folder, and I use these for homeschool, but I'm not using these anymore, so I'm going to just cut that top right off of there, so that way I can wrap my fabric, my herbal fabric, around it to make a cover. And so it is so pretty, isn't it? I love it so much. It's so beautiful. Okay, so this is what I've been working on. I am making a little traveler's notebook, journal type thingy majiggy. And it's so much different because I'm so used to making the bigger journals that I have to remember that I can't put as much in it, and I have to refrain from doing that. Otherwise, it would be so big, it would look like my altered book, and we don't want that. So I have not bound it yet. I'm still kind of going through it to make sure it's the way that I want it. Pages are in the order that I want it, all that good stuff. So, but for now, it is. So I'm just going to have a ribbon closure. And so this will be the first page. And now these are from, this is from Antique Papery. And I just love them the way they are. You know, I don't want to mess with them too much. So when you come inside here, this is from the Victoria Designs, and I do believe these are to the pages that are on the inside. And so I just put a little fabric piece here with a little bulb pin. And now I'm not finished with it, just keep that in mind. And so I've got a tag and a little journaling card backed onto some tea stain paper that I actually scanned and printed. And then here is one of those seed packets. Here's just a regular journaling card I still need to stain. As you can see, I'm just adding in things as I see them. And so this here was a vintage, cookbook. And so I just layered some of the wonderful paper from Victoria Designs, and I made a little pocket here and a little pocket in the back, like a little envelope, or like, what are those little wallets they used to have back in the day to keep receipts in and things? You know what I'm talking about? That's kind of what I had in mind. So this here is like a ledger, and then this here is some journaling space, and then here is some journaling space as well. And if I can, there we go, maybe. Why does it never go back in the same way it was when you took it out? Don't know. Okay, so anyways, that's okay. I'll fix it later. And while I'm thinking about it, I'm just going to ink up this edge really fast while I'm thinking about it. I've had so much fun doing this little journal, and it's been so quick and easy. Like, I mean, it's so much different than making those really big journals, you know, because those really big journals take forever, it seems like. And this here, I've done this in just a few hours. And so I've really have had such a good time. Okay, so that's done. I don't have to worry about that now. Okay, so there's that. And these here came from by mine's eye, and I've just cut them down to fit. The seed packets, as you know, those came from Tailor-Made Journals. Okay, so then, isn't it so beautiful? I love that. It's herbal. And so here I just took one of the little circle ephemera pieces, and then I glued down one of those fussy cut images from Bianca. And then I just kind of slid these in here because I want these to be in here, but I'm not quite finished with them. This here will be like a little tiny journaling card. I need to back it onto something. This here is from Jen Hanfield. I got the paper pad from Tuesday Morning, and it's got a bunch of these little, they're almost kind of like tea cards almost. I mean, they're just so adorable. So I put that in there, and it's floral, which goes great. And then this here is one of those little pockets or labels or something, but I mean, I like it just for journaling, so why not do something different with it, right? So that'll go there. And then here's a children's book with a fox, so cute, and a dog and a cow, little poem. Here is just a fabric cluster with a ball pin, tea-dyed paper. This is the one that I had printed out. I love it so much. Here is one of the pockets from the I almost want to say Digital Expressions, but I'm not sure if that's correct or not. I'll have to double check that. So here is the birdie backed onto a journaling card, and then here is a seed packet backed onto a journaling card with lines for journaling. And then here I just put in one of those recipe cookbook pages, and then back here is that ledger. And here's some journaling space. This here is a vintage ordering, where you order materials and goods and things, I believe. Yes, and then the inside, I double-sided it, is a ledger. Or no, wait. Is that what it is? Yeah, no, these are ordering slips, and this is a ledger that has all of the farm things on it. So here's another one of those little tea cards, one of those little circle ephemera pieces, and then another journaling card says, "Spread your wings and fly." And then over here, I just took some pieces. This is a vintage illustration. Here's one of the ephemera pieces from the kit. This is also a pocket. And so that goes in there. This is also a little pocket from the ephemera kit. And then this little ticket here came from Bianca. And then this here is a fabric page. I thought it went super well with this. It's so pretty. This here is an envelope, and so I fussy cut the bird and the flowers, and I can bring that up so you can see it. And then I just added a little ribbon lace trim cluster, I guess that's what you call it. And this here you can use, it does open. And then on the back, because I forgot that this is open and I cut this off, so I had to seal it and cover it. So I just put pictures of two birds and a little nest and eggs, which was still so cute. And then this here, some journaling space here. And then on this side, I took the envelope that Bianca sent me, and I took the top off, and then I attached it at the bottom to make a little tuck area, and then put the little fussy cut flower here, and then a little journaling card here. Some vintage German hymnal music. This here I made into a little side tuck, and it has in it, like I said, some of these I still have to back onto cardstock or something. So we got a tag, another seed packet, and then another little journaling card there. Tea stain paper. This is another a children's vintage book, and all these little birdies are so cute. And so I put butterflies on the other side because there wasn't really anything there, and I just made it into a pocket with 2 journaling cards. This here is just a little corner tuck, and it's a little small one, so we just have a little herbal card, a I'm guessing that's a French card, and then a little tea card here. And then this page here is so beautiful, isn't it? All the flowers and things. And then here we have a fabric flip. So you got a little cluster at the top, and then this here, all this flips up, and then you can also see a little recipe for a salad. Because, you know, I mean, it's herbal, right? So why not have salad recipes and things like that in here? And I apologize, my husband came home just now. He didn't realize I was recording, but that's okay. Okay, so then here I did use one of these as a pocket, and so we have a little mason jar with a flower in it, a little tag, and a little ephemera card. I love these, love that so much. And these here I'll also back onto something. And like I said, it's not even sewn in yet, so we're just kind of going through. I just love these pages, and you know, when you really, I don't want to mess them up. You know, I mean, whoever gets the journal, hey, you know, if they want to do that, fine, that's all good. And then I took the little dragonfly and I just kind of stuck him right there because he blends in with this page. All the greens and colors is so beautiful. And this here is actually a vintage inside, like how the beginning of the book is like a like not the cover, but the very first page when you open a book, it has like the older ones. This is from the 1930s. It had this illustration, and it's got a guy on a horse and buggies and things like that. And I thought it would go very well with this because it's all about farming and stuff like that. So I went ahead and added it in here. And then here in the center, I am going to bind it, and I'm going to do the, I think it was either Tracy Fox or I'm a Cool Mom. They bind it in the envelope, and then they seal the envelope to hide the binding. Fabulous idea. Oh my goodness, why didn't I think of that before? So, and then inside this envelope, I'm just going to tuck some extra goodies and things like that so that they can add in anything extra that they would like to. And then here, I took one of the little circles and I made like a little side tuck tea card. This also looks like a little tea card too, and a little tag. And then here is one of the pockets. Now, I know you're probably supposed to fold in the edges, but I wanted to put in a big tag, so I left them out. Just doing something different, right? So here's one of those little mini cards, a little tag. This is that little booklet that I'm going to put in here also, so that's why that's there. And then a little journaling tag there. I love these pages. They are so beautiful. They really are. And then here I just took one of my vintage floral photos and I made it into a pocket. And this here, this notch, I actually used my corner punch right here. Let's see if you can see that. There we go. And so what I did is I just figured out where I wanted it, and then I just lined it up at an angle with just that first corner. So not both, just that first one. And then I punched it, and then I just trimmed those little edges off right there to make it straight. Excuse me. And so then there's just a little journaling card with the bird. A little seed label ephemeras. Here's the other side to the birdies. Beautiful. And I left this open so whoever gets the journal, if they wanted to collage on that side, more than welcome to. Here is another vintage floral illustration. And then I tucked in a little journaling card. And then down here is also another one of the fabric clusters with a little bulb pin. The other side of the music. And then on this side, this is the other side of the envelope. Remember I said, yeah. So anyways, I did this before I realized what I was doing. So anyways, I really like this page a lot with the lady and the photo frame and the little splatter marks on it. And I didn't want to cover up too much. So I just folded the envelope, glued down just the tip, and then I put, I fussy cut out that rose and then put it there so that you have two little tuck areas. And then I just added these two little sayings. One says joy, it's a mason jar with flowers, and then this one says made with love. And then here's the other side of the fabric. So pretty. And then on this side is going to be, here's another pocket, and I'm sure you're probably supposed to fold that one in too, but I did not. I left them out for a seed packet and a journaling card, or a tag probably. And then here's the other side of that ledger. This is, yes, because I was trying to figure it out, what I was doing. So you have the ordering on this side, and then this side is the ledger for someone who sells all of these things. And then the ledger can actually help them to keep track, which I thought was super cool. Okay, so we have a journaling card or a bookmark. Another one of those little circle ephemera pieces, and then another little tea card. Ledger, tea stain paper. Here's the other side of the children's book page with the fox. Here's another little pocket with a little mason jar, a tag, ephemera card. I think this is like a mini journaling card. I think that's what those are. Like I said, I'm so used to making those big books that these little journaling cards throw me off sometimes. And so here's the back side of that first page with a little label there. And so this is the back of the very first page that we turned. Now this one's on cardstock and these are printer paper. I wanted it to kind of give a double sturdiness when I do the cover. So here I made, let me take this out, is I sewed down this vintage illustration first, and then I sewed down the pocket, and then I put a label, and then I put one of those little tea cards. I cut it down where it says smile. It's got all the little flowers inside. Then we have a large journaling card up top, and then one of the mini journaling cards, a seed packet, and then this here is a tiny little tag. It's for rose hair oil. It's the cutest thing ever, so I had to put that in there. And then there is the back of that. Okay, so that is my little adventure that I've been taking. So that's where I have been and what I've been doing. Trying to do some different things and you know, like I always tell everybody else, you know, think outside your box. Well, that's what I'm doing. I am thinking outside my box. And so I'm going to put this in here, and then I'm going to set this to the side. Okay, and then we are going to take out our journal, and we are going to find an empty spot somewhere, which I think this would be good. I've got so many empty spots in here, I don't think it really matters. Let's see what's back here. Oh, that might be okay right there. Yeah, I think that would be okay. Homeschooling pages and cookbook pages. Okay, so where are we at on time? Okay, we're doing good. Sorry, I got my face in the way. Okay, so today is flight for our September entry. So as always, I need something heavy. Put that there. So I got my kids' old dictionary. It's a children's dictionary from the 50s. I got from a thrift store when I first started homeschooling. So to give them something to use, even if it's temporary. Well, we got a more updated one now, so I can use that one for words. And so I got fly and flight. And so anything that has to do with like flying in the air, anything of that nature. It can be you or an insect, a bug, a bird, whatever. Okay, so there's so many things you can do with this, right? You could travel. That would be flying. You'd go in an airplane. You could do animals that fly, insects that fly, lots of different things. Okay, so I think I am going to do travel. Sorry guys, grabbing my stamps. And when I sit these over here, you guys are gonna go, what in the world? You are crazy. Okay, so anyways, oh, and an ink pad, right? Yesterday was stamps, so well, you know what? We're just gonna carry right on with that. Let me cover up my distress ink here. Okay, so travel. Oh, that could even be by sea, right? Like boat? Well, no, because that wouldn't be flight. You can't fly in a boat. Well, unless you have a steampunk boat that flies, like an airship, right? I don't have any airship stamps, and I don't have any steampunk airship stuff. Although I did see some good digis for that. Okay, so you know what? Let's just do this because I still have some of these children's book pages that I was using in there. So let's do birds. Birds fly, right? Let's do birds. And let's see, let's pick out a good one. Oh, that's a good one right there. Mama and birds at the bottom. But is it too big? Well, that one's not. That's the fox. Okay, so that one's not going to work. Okay, so let's see. That one will work. So let's use that one for birds. Okay, let me get my scissors here. I'm just going to do a quick run around it first. I'll set that over there. Okay, now let's see. I want to keep that. Ooh, that's going to be close. Would it fit better over here? No. Oh. Oh, that's going to be, I'm going to have to cut off the beak. Am I going to have to cut off that beak? Oh, no. Okay, then let's do, okay, you know what? Let's just do little birds. Some little birds. So there, oh, there's a mama that'll fit. We can do both. Let's just do both. There we go. You know what? I'm going to cut up the pages anyhow, so why not? Okay, and this was actually a teacher's edition book, so it was like teaching children how to read poetry and literature, and it was actually really nice. I wish that, I wish they still taught literature and poetry and things like that in schools. They do in a sense, but you know, once they get to a certain grade, it's like it doesn't, it's not required. Oh yay, looky, that fits right there. And then we can have these guys over here. Yep, we sure can. We're just gonna do birds and stuff. Let's do birds and stuff. Maybe. I'm gonna have to trim that down a little bit more, I think. Not looking for perfect either. Okay. Let's go back. Okay. Yep, that works. Yeah, see, we got birds. Birdies. I like birds. Love birds. Our backyard in the springtime and during this summer when it rains, it is so funny. Our yard is like covered in all these birds, and I mean it's like you can't even see the yard. There's so many birds back there eating the worms and stuff that come up when it rains. Yeah, we could put him up there like a watch bird watching over, like dad. Like that could be mom, that could be dad. Hey, why not? Okay, so let's get some background noise. So I still have these papers I printed out that have birds on them too. So we could do some of this. Yeah. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna use the ruler this time. Make this a little faster here. Probably won't be straight, but that's okay. Okay. Yep, see there's birdies there. No, those are flowers. There's the birds. Okay. So we want to take off this bottom piece. About there. Yep. Then we want to take off this side if I can get it to do it without pulling the bottom up. Oh, yay! Okay, so then we need to do the same up here. Okay, that's good. Okay, yes. Okay, so we're gonna have that's upside down. We're gonna have some birdies up here. Like that. We'll have the little birdies here. Ooh, yay, that looks good. That looks nice. And then maybe some florals. Maybe. Maybe, maybe, maybe. I don't think I have any more florals printed. No, but I do have this tea stain paper I still have printed. It would go great with that nest. Yep, I'm just ripping. Okay, I'm gonna lose my birds. I'm gonna lose the birds. Yeah, that would look good. Okay, so let's, oh yeah. See, fun and simple. I could even leave that open for a pocket. I could leave that open for a pocket, and I could even write on this. Okay. So let me get my array of stamps sitting there. And when you see them in a minute, you'll understand. Okay, glue stick. We are going to do this one first. Do we want to ink it? No, I don't want to ink it. Since we're doing birds. Birds aren't vintage. Well, illustrations I guess could be, but birds themselves, you know, so it's all good. It's all good. So we're gonna put this one, woo, up here like this. Okay, now we're going to put on the tea stain paper. I hope you guys are having a good week. It is a Friday, the weekend. My kids are happy that it's the weekend because they get a break from school work and get to be on their games. So they're happy. I hope you guys are doing good, and I want to say thank you to all my new subscribers and to all the lovelies who have left me comments on my videos. I appreciate them so much. Okay, so now the birds. And you guys have been so amazing. I post up on Instagram and Facebook, and I've gotten such great feedback from the community. It is such a blessing to be a part of a community like this. You know, when I've been crafting for a while and, oh, I glued the whole thing down and I wanted a pocket. How many times have you heard me say that? Okay, anyways, no pocket. That's okay. I can write around it. No big deal. But that looks actually really good. That came out great. See, simple and easy. Yes. So now I want to take my fly definition, and since we are using a bird, Well, maybe fly. Do this have fly? Is there a bird on fly? Well, we can use the first definition. And it says the act or manner of flying, or the ability to fly. Birds have that ability. So let's put that right up at the top. Just like that. Yep. Wonderful. Wonderful. Yay. Okay, now if I want a pocket, I'm gonna have to make it on this side. Maybe I should hold my book up. Put something over here to hold my book up. I don't have anything to hold my book up. I'll just have to hold it up myself. Okay, so, or we could do it on the other side. Yeah, let's do that. Make it easy on ourselves. And I'll put some florals or something on these sides, you know, that where it's not so big. Okay, so let's put this up real quick. And we are just going to do sort of the same thing, except this time we're going to use floral. So we need to do it there. All right. Okay. And right about there. All right. Let's go ahead and put that. Okay, yeah. Get that back over there. You know, when your books get chunky, man, it's hard to put stuff in them sometimes because they just have a mind of their own, you know? And they just want to do whatever they want to do. Okay, so we're going to do it on opposite sides this time. Okay. Yep, still fits over. Okay, and this time we only need a small piece. We don't need a big piece. Actually, we could probably use, oh yeah, that one looks better. I gotta remember which way to rip it. Okay, take a little bit more off of there. There we go. That looks good. Let's put that down there. Yep, so I have been waiting for Supernatural. I don't know if anybody else on my subscribers watch that show Supernatural or not, but I do. And I've been waiting for it to come back on. It's the last season. I'm so sad. So, yep. But that's all right. I'm sure something else will come back on TV. Okay, so now I want a pocket. And you know, I like this little swirls that show through the page. So I think I might not cover those up. I think I might leave those like that. Look at that. That's kind of cool. Yeah. Okay, so let me use my paper trimmer really quick to trim this just a hair, my small one that my dad pad got me. and of course, you know, I can't cut straight to save my life, so we're just going to cut that, and then we'll do it like this, just to try to even it up a little bit, even if it's not perfect, but just a little bit, because I really went crooked. Way off the beaten path. Oh yeah, much better. Still not the straightest, but hey, it's all good. It's all good in the hood. Okay, so now I'm going to take my tacky glue, and I put it in these little bottles, the Eileen's tacky glue, and then at the top I clip it at an angle. So when I glue and I pull down, it smears it versus having big globs of it. Because I know that when sometimes I go crazy and just put way too much on there, so, and I have found that doing it at an angle like that has helped me personally. Lid back on here. And now when I do this, I do not push hard. I just lightly do it, because if you do it too hard, all of your glue comes oozing out like crazy. Good press down after I get it smeared. Okay. Yay! Okay, so now we'll do fly. And this one just says travel through the air. Birds travel through the air. So we will use that one. It. There we go. Yay! All done. Look at that. See? Whoops. 2 spreads. And I have a little pocket. I'll let that dry before I stick anything in it. I did that the other day, and, well, yeah, then my tag stuck into the pocket, and to this day I still have not been able to get it out, because if I try to get it out, the whole page, the whole thing's gonna pop up there. Oh, we forgot to put him in here somewhere. Oh, we could put him right there. Looky, it's like a little watchdog or a little watchbird. You know what, let's just put him there. He goes there, you know. Yes, right there. Free as a bird, right? Birds are free. Let's be free as a bird. Okay. Woo! That's exciting. So, that's for that. Okay, so now, let me see if I have any, and yes, okay, so here comes the stamps. Where are we at on time? Okay, we got a couple more minutes, so let me see if I can make this quick and easy here. Trying to see if I have any anything that would go good on the background, like, you know, like just stamp over. But I don't think so, not yet anyways. Not in my clear stamps anyways, and I'm not going to keep you guys on here to go through all my other ones because I have got too many to go through. Too many to go through. Ooh, there's butterflies. I could put a butterfly up there. Just the, well, I don't know if I'd be able to do, I could put that one. I don't know. I don't know yet. Some of these are really older. Oh, and they're coming off things. See, that one is well used, let me tell you. Well used. But I love that stamp. Ooh, we could just, you know what? I think I'm gonna do that. Oh, I got the mate. Well, that wouldn't go well. That would not go well. That butterfly's too big. I'm gonna do this. I am going to do this. I am just going to oh no, I don't have a block, do I? Probably not, but that's okay. I'll just use it like this, so that way we don't use up too much time here. And we'll just do a little bit of stamping like that. Just a little bit, not a lot, just maybe like some honeycomb type. Okay. And then we'll do this one here. Just a little. Let's go right over top. Let's see what that looks like. Wow, that looks fine. Well, now that I've got ink all over my hands. Yeah, just give it a little bit of something else, right? Right. Okay. So there's that and that, and now I've got ink all over me, but that's okay. Yay, guys! Okay, so you see what I've been working on in my little traveler's notebook. I will let you guys know when it's ready, and I'll take pictures and things. And thanks for joining me for doing my day 6. Is it day 6? Yes. And it's for flight. So we did our little birdies for flight. I normally don't do little cute things like this, but I'm kind of, it's growing on me. I'm really liking it. So I will put in a, oh, looky here. Looky here. A bird for a tag. Look at that. Perfect. Okay. I'd say it's done, right? Alrighty. Day 6 is done. So thank you guys so much for joining in with me and spending time with me watching my videos again. Thank you to all my new subscribers and all my new comments. I love each and every one of you so much. If you guys want to comment below if there's anything you want to see me do or see me do more of, make sure you check out my previous videos also. Make sure you like and subscribe and hit that little bell if you want to be notified. All right, guys, have a great day. Bye-bye now.